All right, baby, I'm about to do the show. I'm only gonna go live for a little while, okay?
Okay.
This one last part. All right. Since I obviously can't look at the camera like that, I'm just gonna start talking. Joe Biden is talking about an opposition party. What, 2 days after they just won? Three branches of the government. Now he is talking about the Democratic Party needs an opposition party, and I'm just thinking. I get what he is getting at as far as us living in a democracy and shit like that. But come on, man, we know how this go. They wasn't expecting to win the Senate. They wasn't even expecting to win the presidency. Damn sure not the Senate. And now that Democrats have control of three branches of government, they need a scapegoat. They need a scapegoat. So who is it going to be? Is it going to be Mitch McConnell? No, because we have Chuck Schumer that's leading the Senate now. So who's holding us back if it isn't the president? If Democrats control the Senate, the House, let's just say that there isn't any corporate Democrats in office. Let's just say that they are willing to pass a Green New Deal or Medicare for all. Let's just say the House pass it, the Senate pass it. Who else is holding us up? If the president vetoes it, see, he don't want to have a bad look on him, but in all reality, he's the one pulling these strings. Like right now, they're trying to put together a plan to censor progressives. And I say progressives because they say domestic terrorists, and I say leftists. I mean, out of all the, we got to think about it. Look at Joe Biden years of being in power. Look at the knowledge he had to take in being under all that power and being in office. You got to know that white man right now is like one of the biggest terrorists. But have he did anything about that with his 8 years with Obama? No, he haven't said anything about it. Did he do it back then when he was targeting blacks? No, he didn't just target. He didn't just target everybody. He just target minority groups. And this is exactly what this bill gonna do. They want to make it look like, oh yeah, this is for Trump and the Trumpers and shit like that. Even if it is, I don't want nobody censored. Truth be told, I watch a lot of you. I learn from you. Even if you are in a different tax bracket, you on a different side of the political compass, I still learn from you. I barely block people because I still learn what the hell is going on with your brain. But censorship of any kind, like I get knocking down monuments, conservative statues and all that shit that represented slavery. Okay, that's a different thing. But when they start cracking down and they crack down on the person that you hate the most, and you like, yay! Then next thing you know, they taking down socialist MMA Twitter. Next thing you know, they taking down Commie Mommy Twitter. When will it stop? Because if they are against this side and we are against this side, who's all gonna? Where do the censorship stops? It's a dangerous There's some dangerous shit that y'all playing with, and I wouldn't even I don't play about censorship, man, because y'all know like this, like my fifth Twitter page, like eighth Facebook page, just for saying stuff that other people won't. You think this is for Trump? This isn't for Trump. This is just to get the door open and make y'all feel good about taking away your rights. We take away the rights of the people that they don't like, and they won't even care about it. They won't care about it until it's too late. And by the time that happened, you can't even get back on social media. We need to stop big tech. Period. We been know that. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg. Fuck all these people. Like, they already have too much power. Sit back, baby. They already have too much power. Google, Facebook, Twitter. They have all your information. They have all your power. Some of us make a living off of their platform, and they can just shut it down. It's time to nationalize. Look at y'all niggas. Oh, that sounds like a fight. Oh, I don't feel like doing that. Wrong. Well, guess what? We got to do something. Y'all think this is good. They thought the Patriot Act was good. And now look. You can't even log in. You can't even sign into a phone without giving away your damn information. This device will love to know your, would like to know your location. Yeah, I bet it would. I bet it would. Why? Come on now. Hold on, let me stroll up to these comments. Marvin, what's good, man? What's good? Shit. Just multitasking. Again, gotta get these kids' hair done. Talking about politics. So I'm hearing around that an old attorney of the Trump campaign is getting sued for $1.3 billion for defamation. Talking about how they rigged the general election for Biden and this and that. They looking for $1.3 billion. I know that lady ain't got that money. But woo-wee, that's what happens. Better watch your mouth when you talking about these people. Like, if you ain't got the proof, like this is the thing, man. This is why I try to get as much facts as I can, before I even go on a video and say, this person did this, and that. They can just come out and sue me. I ain't worth shit, but they can sue me. So when you out here and you putting your face to your words, you gotta be ready. You gotta have your facts. You gotta state them and you gotta back them. Back your claims, because people will take you for everything you got. And just because you think that you are on the team, don't mean that your ass can't get kicked. What's our Tabitha? Working hard with that man. You You have something of value to lose. Man, I got a lot of things of value. Like it depends on what your definition of value is, man. Because you know, I value the little freedom that I do have, and I continue to fight for more. You know, because it always can be better. It always can be better, man. But don't let them take away the little rights that you have right now, just because it could be worse. Shit is about to get worse. And now he just looking for somebody to blame. He like, damn, we ain't got no Republicans? No Republicans. Damn, who the fuck we gonna blame this on? Then we got these loudmouth lefties and socialists and commies on this side over here talking about I'm not doing my job. I'm not doing my job. Yeah, you damn right we calling it out. You damn right. Every step you take. I'm watching you, Joe. I don't like you. I'm hoping somebody. Hey, if I needed a Trumper to do anything, it'd be that one thing. You know, both of them. To both of them. Have you had conversations with your daughter about what's happening? I talk to my kids. My kids know what's up, but I don't know what they're gonna do with their own futures and whatnot. I don't really want them to be revolutionaries. I want the revolution to happen before they even old enough to even really notice what's going on until they have to read it in their textbooks. But they know what's up. They watch my shows. Yep. Here we go with that damn blame game. I'm telling you, man, damn. Whew. It's about to be hell on so many people. Like they won't even know. They won't even see it coming. And this reminded me of when Obama got in office, and everybody in Detroit was just losing houses, losing homes, you know, losing jobs and shit like that. And they was like, people just couldn't point to it. Like, what is the problem? And I'm like, well, we had the NAFTA deal, and then you know, Barack sent some jobs out to here and there, and they're like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Blah blah. I'm like, well, he killed black wealth. You know, right here shows that when he built up Wall Street, you know, he should have put the money on Main. No, he didn't. Hey, I try. You know, I get through some people, but some people just so far up Barack Obama ass that, man, they can probably taste the corn from 2 weeks ago. You can have all type of facts. You can have a scientist come. You can have a child from Libya come and say, yes, Barack Obama destroyed my family. He destroyed my life. My brother is a slave. And somebody, no, he didn't. You're a Russian. They will have them same, yeah, they're gonna have them same excuses. Oh, you expected him to just get everything done in 4 years? Y'all talking about Obama fixed bullshit in 8 years. If he can't fix Trump little shit, come on, man. And be honest, what have Trump really done that brought damage to America besides expose the racism in your everyday citizens? That's all he done did. He ain't did shit. He ain't did shit new. People just need a boogeyman. And Trump is perfect. He's the perfect boogeyman for the left and the right. He's a perfect boogeyman to fundraise off of. This is why Nancy Pelosi didn't impeach him the first time. She didn't want to impeach him. She made too much money off of him. All these liberals doing fucking doing these speeches and they got speech fees. They're talking about Trump. All these liberals on Twitter, their career is gone because they didn't base it all around Trump. And now that he's gone, there is nobody to blame. So what you gonna do? You gonna come to the left, or you gonna skip over to the right with Joe Biden at? What you gonna do? Because you can't even sell nothing to Joe Biden people. They won't even come out to see him in person. What you gonna write a book about Joe Biden? What you gonna say? It's gonna be bad. What's good? What's good, Commie? Unapologetic Commie. What's good, man? Yeah, look, what can you say? These people are already making their beds, fluffing their pillows. They just got home from brunch. They ready to go back to bed. What you gonna say? Your career is over. And this is why I never focus on Trump. Even during the primaries when Bernie was in, I never try to too much put Trump and Bernie against each other. Like, because then you're gonna fall into that MSNBC cycle of, hey, Trump is this and Trump is that, and blah, 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 blah. We gotta get like, no. My whole thing was we gotta beat the Democratic establishment and the fucking Republican establishment. We can do it with Bernie. That was it. That was my whole thing. It wasn't that, oh, we have to beat Trump. Trump is the worst thing since the motherfucking, no, he's not. And my community didn't feel, man, my community actually kind of prospered under Trump. Way better than what it did under Barack Obama. And people in my community will tell you, like, yeah, we came up. A lot of people that came up under Trump, especially when he was throwing that unemployment money out like crazy. Everybody was flipping that shit. So, hey, and I was just telling somebody that's a part of my news organization that it's still gonna be blacks for Trump. It's gonna be more blacks for Trump. And they like, he said, seeing what just happened, what makes you say that? I said, niggas don't give a fuck about America. They want to know what America can do for them. You think I care about being called a terrorist? My family is Black Panthers. We all are terrorists. You think I care about what this government says? No. What can you do for me? That's it. Republicans want people to work. Democrats want people to depend on the government. That's what black voters say to me. Every black voter I talk to that's a Republican or leaning towards Republicans, they say that shit. Democrats want you to be dependent on the government. I swear. As a black Republican. And that's the thing, and I got to get through them. When I'm talking about the Green New Deal and when I'm talking about Medicare for all, like, I don't want government control, medicines and this and that. I don't want government control healthcare. That's not government control. That's people control. That freezing student loan saved my life. Hell yeah. It never happened with Obama or George W. Never. Man, you know how much, bro. My sister-in-law was able to get a car, and it wasn't even tax time. You know how, bro. It wasn't even tax time, and niggas got a car. They don't get it, man. That's all you got to do is help out the people on the ground. That is it. That's it. But once you get so far up, once you get so rich, you stop looking at people for what they are, human beings. You start to look at people for numbers, as numbers. They don't even mention your family members that passed away. They just say, oh, so-and-so, 300,000 people have died. Anyways, look at this puppy. I don't care about you. Care about nobody, man. I bet if Trump would have passed 2 more stimulus bills, he probably would have won. People would have been like, you know what? I am sick of this nigga, but he throwing money out like it's crazy. Then he outflanked the Democrats from the left that 1 week talking about $2,000 checks, and Democrats like, oh yeah, this is what we was talking about the whole time. Yeah, stimulus checks, yeah. The stimulus would never happen with Obama. Hell no, man. Obama said no to reparations, and he said that shit with authority. Like what? No, nigga, what I look like? You see me over here cooning? Dropping these bombs on these black people in the Middle East, asking me for reparations. Boy, what? Oh, you thought I was that type of black president? I'm not. Obama took all of Bernie policies, ran with them in blackface, won, and just did the total opposite of what Bernie would have did. I'm looking at this shit like, wow. And that's why he got mad. That's why he don't like Bernie now. He don't like Bernie because in 2011, I believe this was, Bernie was on the White House line and was talking shit about Joe Biden and Barack Obama, talking about they trying to cut Social Security, they trying to cut Medicaid. Obama ran in 2008 saying that he was going to expand it, but now when he get power, everything is on the table. See, this is why I tell people, like, I tell millennials, like, try not to get into Social Security, man. It's a scam. By the time you're 65 years old, your Social Security will be cut more than likely 4 or 5 times. Minimum. And what you get from that? Not a damn thing. You done wasted all your life working in this shop, working in this factory. You got cancer. Your back gone, your legs gone. And they done cut your Social Security. And you barely can pay rent with that. Because we know you don't own a house. We know you don't own a house. You ain't own no house. Only way you gonna own a house if you build that boy from the ground. Nowadays. So I keep telling people that want to live comfortably, like, look, we got to stop thinking about just ourselves, man. Like, look, yes, it will be nice to live on a fucking on a couple of acres with a picket fence, you know. Social Security was meant to help the white population. Yeah, and them FDR policies, all them, yeah. But you know, it'd be nice to had a white picket fence and shit like that. But can you imagine, like right now, man? Let's say we all was rich. Let's say everybody right now. This is true. Liberals want dependent people. There isn't an ethnic minority. They help. Yeah. Nobody. They keep you in line. You know that way. Whenever the Republicans coming, oh my God, they're about to take your welfare. They're about to take this. They're about to take that. Like, hold on, man. Why don't we just get better opportunities? That way, I won't even need welfare. You know, all this money that y'all just took out of this schooling, y'all could have put in something else and build jobs, but y'all put it into prisons. So what are you trying to say to me? Well, yeah, it can be like, you know, it'd be good to live long, you know, and healthy and stable. You know, you don't gotta be rich. Just have enough. But man, can you imagine having to walk across all those, you know, or drive past all those homeless people? You living comfortably. You go out your house, get ready for work, and you just looking at the world around you. Your house is beautiful, but the world around you is crumbling. You don't want to do anything about that. That's not a beautiful sight to me. That's no better than what I have seen in California. And California is so devastating to me that it's burnt in my brain. I just can't stop talking about it. It's people that's living on hills just to look down on the poor people. They live on hills to look down on the poor people. $3 million house, probably no bigger than my basement and two of my rooms. Couple of $1 million for that. All the fucking millionaires and billionaires in California, all them people, even just the celebrities themselves can come together and put a plan together for the homeless population. But nope, I gotta have 5 mansions. Why? I don't know. I'm only one person. I need 10 cars. Why? I don't know. I only have 2 feet and 1 ass. I gotta have this. I gotta have that. You don't even gotta have that. You just want that. But it's your money, you know? So I'm not gonna, sit here and shame you, but bro, we could be doing way better for our communities. And for a lot of these millionaires to say, I grew up middle class and I grew up poor and we went through this and we went through that. Okay, and there's still people going through that. You rich as hell. You rich enough to spend so much money, you will have a heart attack trying to spend that money. Then when you die, your son and your daughters can't even spend the money. They got so much money they can live 4 lifetimes and still not spend that money. Why not put it to good use, man? Why not put it to good use? Oh, I give to charities. Nah. See, you might have got the older generations with those charities crap, but we know what charities are. It's just another way to wash money. You might as well did a tax cut. That is a tax cut. We know what's up with that. Come on now, man. Don't try to play us, bro. Put some real money into the community and not a charity that you got stocks in. Dang, that shit make me scared to get money. Like, what will I become like that? Like, am I gonna change for the worse? Is money really gonna blind me from my goals that I want? Yeah, the tax cuts. That's all it is tax cuts, bro. They think they be fooling somebody with that crap. Man, you ain't fooling me, bro. You know how many charities are in Detroit? You know how many charities, you know how many people that's supposed to be a part of that charity never will see that money? Ever? While the person that run the charity got a BMW somehow? Come on, man. Y'all ain't fooling me. I pity the fool, think he fooling me. You said what, son? Stefan? Stefan! I mean, shit. Everybody tired. Man, yeah, we terrified of ending up with nothing. But look, man, People, man, even if you have nothing, it's people out here with less. Always remember that. So it's always a reason to fight. It's always, man, because you can be next out of nowhere. They might raise your mortgage so high that they just take your fucking house away. There's no way you can do this. Even if all the people in your family got together and form a spirit bomb of fucking money, you still ain't getting it done. What you gonna do the next year and the next year? This is why it's important for us to come together and talk to the people, talk to your neighbors. You probably don't even know it, but your neighbor is about to get evicted. You probably don't know that. You should talk to your neighbor and see how you can get some mutual aid. See how you can help them. And we don't even know these things about each other. And I know it's embarrassing to be poor. Sometimes it is, yes, especially when people glorify the rich. Everybody want to wear jewelry. Everybody want to do this. Everybody want to look good for the camera. But sometimes you just got to be real. Sometimes you just got to be real. Like, look, I need some fucking help. Or I got enough and I'm willing to help. I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. I'm not even middle class, but I got enough to help. What can I help you with? And this is the goal that we should be focusing on, because as neighbors, we gotta know what's going on in our communities. We gotta talk to one another, and this is how you build on communism. Talking to one another, pooling in money together. You know what? With that, you educate people around you. Then y'all can start building little mom and pop shops around your shit. Buy the little neighborhood that y'all are in. Buy the whole block and start a community. This is how we started, by talking to me and you. Because if we sit here and bag our landlords, they don't give a fuck. You ask your boss for a raise, they say for what? But we talk to each other, we educate each other, we fund each other, we're there for one another, and nothing can stop us. Even if they do kill us, we will live forever. We will make history, just like Black Wall Street. Sometimes it's not about doing it to make it. Sometimes you got to do it just to set an example and show the people up under you, like, it's possible. It's damn sure possible. You're not gonna always win. Look at my leaders. They all got their head blown off. Every last one of them got shot or poisoned, set up. You're not gonna win every fight. But is you gonna fight every fight? Is you gonna fight every time there is a fight? That's the whole thing. That's it. Talk to your neighbors. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Ask one of your neighbors that you think that you think that's going through something, that like, all right, these motherfuckers might need some help. Ask them, and they're gonna be like, they probably a breakdown to you like, I've been going through this, I've been going through that, can't get no child support, haven't got a stimulus check, I need help or I'm gonna kill myself and these kids. And it be like that. It be like that. Said, braid my hair, fam. I got you. Because even though I grew up in Detroit, I grew up on Cedar Grove, on the east side of Detroit. Even though it was one of the worst neighborhoods in America, we still had to look out for each other. You know, we couldn't call the police because the police scared to come on our block. So we'd call, Ray Ray or DL from down the block with their guns when something happened at our house. And, we'd call, we'd knock on the next door neighbors. It was an old guy and his wife that stayed right there. Anytime we needed something to eat, or every time they needed something to eat or some sugar, ketchup, whatever, little shit like that. That's communism. And we don't even see it. Because you just do it as everyday shit. Everyday shit. Just being nice to each other. That's it. I'm not trying to take your house. I'm not trying to kill no landlords. Not yet. I ain't trying to do none of that. I just want everybody to be stable enough to live comfortably, not suffering and dragging their life to 80 years old and say, you know what? Yeah, I'm good here. I'm about to die. Just let me die off. There's no point. No, whoa. None of that. No. Let's make sure people get the wheelchairs that they need, get the health insurance they need, get the housing that they need. And you don't understand how little is housing, how little of a problem housing really is. When you see how many houses that we have in America that's already empty, and I know that it is true that it's more abandoned houses than it is people, but the house is gonna need some work. Again, change your mind that those close to you encourage it. Yeah. Oh yeah, every day. That's all I do. I can't go nowhere without talking about it. I'm gonna start recording myself more. Oh yeah, man. We got to get a long way to go, but you know, it won't be that far if everybody just fucking get their shit together. Or it won't even be that bad of a trip if we had everybody on the same fucking page. We got our mechanics arguing with the motherfuckers who know how to do this and that and blah, blah, blah. Look, man. We need to do what we need to do, man. And arguing and bickering about what could have been and what should have been. Black people arguing with each other about reparations and white people arguing with each other about racism. Man, this shit is getting so old. But I feel, I feel for the white families, that's growing up with racist grandparents and shit like that, and that barely leaves their community, because growing up in a world where you are facing being a minority, they are going to make it really hard on them kids as they're growing up. And once they see everybody around them is brown, their bosses, their teachers, their doctors, their lawyers, their nurses, everybody is brown and black mostly, they're going to be out of place. And I feel so bad for them because they so undereducated on what people really are, on how people are really like. Like some races will base a whole race off of 5, 6 blacks or Latinos that they have met during their whole life. If that's the case, I think the first thing I heard from a racist from a white person was some racist shit towards my mother. if that was the case, I could have just shut down right there and say, "What? All white people was racist." There's no reason to debate. There's no reason to go outside of this community and find other people. But you got some people that's scared to learn, man. You know, they're scared of being proven wrong about what's going on and all these years of propaganda. They're scared, man. The world around them is changing. You know, everybody is mixing races and nobody like white man. And that is a crazy world to live in. That is a scary world to live in. But that's reality to a lot of motherfuckers. So, hey, white man, you're not, there's nothing new. You know, just pick a car and get your ass in line because we've been here. How does it feel? How does it feel when you got a whole country? If you fall in America. Yeah. Yeah, it's impossible to get back up. They they will fucking man. Yeah, yeah, that's all right wing is, bro. It's just a whole bunch of scared white people. They're dying off. More white people is dying than being born. They see those facts. Trust me, they talk about it all the time. Once you infiltrate any white white lives matter group, basically, infiltrate them groups, and you will see that they are talking about these numbers of white people dying off. They're scared. They're scared, so they teach their babies not to mix races. You're supposed to be with one kind and blase, blase, blah, blah, blah. Their heritage is gone. Well, whatever heritage they had. It's just fear. That's how they get their ass out there to vote. They're gonna take your guns. They're gonna take this. Oh my God, socialism. It's so scary. It's scary, Lily. It's scary. Why don't you just take the red pill? Hurry up, take it. Pop it. Pop the red pill, Lily. Pop it. I gotta take the red pill before Obama gets your guns. Dang it. He's gonna get your guns, Lily. I've rolled with the shit far too similar, far too familiar with it. Man. I'm like, this is what they teaching y'all? That's why it's so easy for me to flip the motherfuckers, man, because that's all they learn is fear. Like, nah, man, ain't nobody coming for your shit. Like, trust me, if black people wanted to come for y'all, we would have been came for y'all. There's gonna be a civil war. Between who? Shit. Y'all niggas ain't fighting about nothing serious. Y'all fighting over presidents and who y'all want to be in office. What? Man, y'all don't care. Man, get out of here. I ain't fighting for this shit. That ain't a civil war. That's a popularity contest. You fighting over who the coolest kid in the lunch table. What I look like falling for that? But a lot of people do, and it's sad. It's sad to see. Hell no, I'm almost done. What you talking about? This how much I got left. You want to go see it? You go look in the mirror right there. I did your size, now I got to do your top. Why? You got somewhere to go? You got to be to work? Huh? You paying bills or something, Lily? What you doing? You got somewhere to go? Don't you want to look pretty? No? You said going home.
Yeah.
What? You gonna leave your old man? If you gonna leave me, I'm keeping the Barbie doll house then. Nah. How about that? Talk about leaving me. You just got here.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. That's not enough time, Lily. Don't be doing me like that. You know your old man been working like crazy. Was you bored? You can't wait to show off your toys so you can make Serenity jealous? Huh? That's what you doing? Huh? Yeah, called you out, huh? Look what my dad bought me. Ah! Right? Huh? Yeah, right. Get your ass home. You don't want to go home. You just want to make people jealous. Get your ass. Sit up, pick your head up. Bloody falling for that. I got you a sketch pad too, so you won't have to write in no more books. It's a big old sketch pad. You can write a whole bunch of things on it.
What is that?
This is upstairs in the closet in the hallway. I think, yeah, I got you some colored pencils too, so you won't have to buy none. And I think I'll get you some markers. I'm gonna have to check. You want to be an artist when you grow up?
I was already going. When you was done doing my hair, I was about to go in the hallway closet and hide.
And hide?
Yeah.
From who?
You.
Why?
To trap me.
What? You just gonna try to scare me, or what'd you say?
You said you're going to trap me.
Yeah, I'm gonna trap you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I told your mama to never come back, ever, ever, ever. If she do, I'm gonna call the police.
No. I go home tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not on child support, so I can keep y'all as long as I want. You know, your mom get that straight. It's all good. Go ahead. Go ahead and go home and try to make everybody jealous, and I won't show you your real gift. Yeah, trying to leave your dad now? That's what I thought.
I am.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just get a car away. I'm gonna get a car away to a little girl that really need it, because there's kids out here that have way less than you. All right. So when I donate it, I'm gonna take a picture of it. When I'm mailing it out, I'm like, Lily, this could have been your car. I paid $500 for this car just to give it away. Oh, oh well. Bet it up, Lily. But anyways, back to y'all. What the hell we were talking about for this girl really interrupted me? Talking about going home.
I'm not interrupting you.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But, yeah, man. Don't forget to get out there on the streets, y'all. We gotta teach people, man. Like, y'all want a general strike, but y'all gotta remember that the only way we can put this off is within our communities. Like, there's no way the whole United States is going to come together for a general strike without community leaders. So even if, like, we can all put this off together. We can all put this off together. lefties, people on the right, MAGAs, fucking Biden supporters. Everybody can pull this off. But it all depends on your delivery. How can you sell a general strike to a MAGA as a lefty? You can't. You can't. So have these people over here, look, we're doing a general strike for guns and fucking and jobs. Okay, well, we're doing a general strike for this, and that. Okay, we're doing a general strike for this, and that. It's going to take us to start within our communities before we even touch all these damn states. And we can see that with just the protesting and rioting, because if this was the case, all Black communities should be rioting. You know, once we see Pennsylvania rioting, once we saw Ferguson, once we saw, you know, all these states, Black cities rioting, shit, all Black, that, you know, if general strike was possible, all Black states would have been protesting and rioting around George Floyd, but they wasn't. The majority of them wasn't. So it's going to take you to get out there, go to the grocery store, go to the gas station, walk up the block, talk to the kids, talk to, you know, what can I call them kids now? Generation Z. Talk to Generation Z and make sure that we got a strong voting block when they get in their 20s. And not just a voting block. Make sure we have communists, small socialists in our organizations. So when they turn 18, like I didn't say it, we need all type of people, man. We need extremists. And there's so many young people out here who don't even give a fuck. Like, I got some young people like, look, give me the word. I got young people out here like, give me the word, I'll do this and that, blah, blah, blah. A lot of them are not going to get charged as adults, if you know what I mean. So they can go out and do some dirty work, some heavy lifting, earn your keep. And we do it like that shit. Mm-hmm. Can nobody say you went down for the cause? I just said that to somebody on Twitter. He was like, man, I won't be 18 until something. I'm like, he's like, what can I do for the cause? I'm like, shit. All I'm saying is, you won't get seen as an adult. Might face a little time, but not that much. And there's a place for everybody in a revolution. You know, some people want to be peaceful. You can be peaceful. You ain't got to be out here with us. Go and get your peaceful ass in the house. Everybody has a spot in the revolution, but we all have the same goal. I hope we all got the same goal. Except for old girl that was rubbing her face with that damn onion. Talking about it's a revolution. It depends on what you want, how you look at it, bro. And there is a form of revolution. I mean, what is you rebelling against the country? You took over its capital. Yeah, it's a form of a revolution, and I'm pretty sure the British was saying that Americans was treasonous when we came over here doing the same damn thing. So, whatever. That's their form of revolution, getting Trump back in office. You know, my revolution is to make sure everybody is living comfortably. Like that's it, bro. Like I can't even ask for. I don't even want to ask for much because I know once I do, they're gonna be like, oh, you guys want everything. All right, Marvin, I see you, bro. I'm just small children before Biden takes them all. Hey, Biden would never step near my children, I swear. Lily, you better stab him in the stomach. Don't let that nigga sniff your hair. You hear me? Yeah. Don't let the president-elect touch you, okay? He's a creepy dude. Hop, 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 beat in the catchy hook. If you stop moving, I can get my part rate, you know? Moving. Almost got it. Whew. What you gonna be when you grow up, Lily?
A doctor.
A doctor?
Yeah.
So you're gonna be making that real good money, huh? Where you want to be a doctor?
No, a nurse.
A nurse? A doctor better than a nurse, but they all do their parts.
A doctor.
Why you want to be a doctor, Lily?
Mom.
Hmm?
A mom.
A mom?
Yeah.
No, you ain't about to be no freaking mom. Don't be talking about that right now. Daddy's still in his damn 20s. Talking about, girl? You better not have no damn kids. Don't have no kids until you get old enough to have kids. Like when you got your own house, car, and job. All right? When you grown, you can take care of yourself. You ain't got to call me to babysit your kids. That's when you can go ahead and have your own. I'm going to tell you right now, Daddy ain't babysitting a damn thing. You heard me?
Yeah.
I'm not babysitting your kids, Lily. Because you got to go to work, and I got to go to medical school, and I got to go to law school. Look, I don't care. Daddy is old. You know what I wanted to be when I grew up?
What?
I wanted to be a fireman.
What's that?
Fireman? A firefighter. I wanted to be a firefighter.
When there's fire?
Yep, putting out fires. Then I learned that you have to stay at the thing with a whole bunch of men. Then I learned that they don't get paid that well. And I was like, you know what? I'd rather not throw myself in a house full of fire for like $8. Even though I do want to help people, it's just not worth it. You know, because Stefan was born and then your mama was pregnant with you. And yeah.
She has one more kid.
Yeah, but that kid ain't mine. I got a baby on the way, kinda. It's a boy. You hear me?
Yeah.
I let my friend and her wife needed to have a baby, so I gave them some of my sperm, and she got pregnant, and the baby will be here after your birthday. You happy? No. Why not?
You don't like baby boys.
You don't like baby boys. What's wrong with boys? What's wrong with boys?
Scott's gonna keep messing with me.
Nah, he not even gonna live with y'all. You got you got a sister. Stephon got to live with all those girls. He got your mama, he got your auntie, he got you, your sister. How you think he feel, Lily? How you think he
I don't
feel?
know.
You don't know. Do you care?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure he wants somebody to grow up with too. They're gonna let you see the baby and everything. So whenever she have him, I'm gonna bring y'all down so y'all can see him. Okay.
Okay.
Don't be like that. You can't be selfish. Okay. Life ain't always about you. You know that, right, Lily?
Yeah.
Life ain't always about you, Lily. You're gonna learn that the hard way one day. Y'all know what? I was thinking about buying. Well, not buying. I saw it at the flea market. I saw Obama's first book at the flea market up there for $10. It's like, you know what, man? Should I waste $10 and buy this piece of shit? Then I was like, nah. I'm pretty sure I can't learn nothing from Obama. I want to meet Obama in person. I got some shit to say to Obama because there's so many reporters that be having so much shit to say. Like a lot of reporters talk shit about Obama on Twitter or in interviews and shit like that, but they be the same ones doing interviews with him. Man, you can't. Man, here go this nigga again. Man, nobody believe in fucking Jesus, bro. Get the fuck on with that dumb shit. You believe in God? No, no, we don't believe in God in this household. This is the science family. I want to punch Obama. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, like I was saying, before that Christian came, God has been attacked and dethroned. Yeah, but they be talking shit about Obama. Like I can't. How can you sit here in a nigga face and not ask him about Libya? How can you not ask him about the slave trade? I think it was only one reporter who asked him about how do he feel about the outcome of Libya. One reporter. No. Let me see Obama. I'm gonna give him some updated pictures. Like since you had gave ISIS all that money, this happened, that happened. These people got sold. These people are dead. And watch he probably laugh it off like, ha ha ha. You're like, you a fucking sociopath, bro. Just like when who was that? I think that was Galvin. He was calling all them niggas war criminals. He's like, look at them. They're just sitting there smiling like. And that was some creepy ass smiles, man. Once you learn like what these politicians do and how many people they done hurt, them smiles start to become, you know, how can I say this? Devilish. Them smiles become, ugh. Like, what are you smiling for, bro? You are a bad person. You shouldn't be smiling right now. And if I do one bad thing, like man, I did bad things in my past that still haunts me to this day. Like I done stole a car, you know, and from this single mother, and I usually don't steal from single women, you know, but I needed that damn car, and it was just so fucked up. It was so fucked up. I'm watching her cry on Facebook. I'm like, oh my God, and I still feel bad about it to this day. But these people just be smiling away. They just sent off drones and they just smiling away. I hurt one person and that shit affects me in my whole life. These people hurt millions of people and go on about their day. That's crazy. No conscience, no heart. Can't have one. Pick it up. That's so crazy, man. And then as a black man, you can start a slave trade. As a black man, you want that to go on your record, but he counting on Americans to be undereducated. That's what he counting on. And if we look at America education on a scale compared to other countries, then dog, we are idiots. We are real idiots here. Like I'm surprised we live past 40. That's how dumb we are compared to the rest of the world. Even in India, some countries in Africa, we are dumber than some countries in Africa. I just can't believe it. This is the most developed nation, and you know we're the richest country in the world. We only rich because we take money from them motherfuckers. We ain't rich where it counts. We ain't rich in education. We ain't rich, you know, we ain't rich, man. It's just a handful of rich people here that make, you know what I'm saying, that make it seem like it's a rich country, but it's not. It's really not. Let's see. People die every day just dragging themselves through life just to die. Like, dog, that is not the life to live. You gonna live your life to pay bills? Mm-mm. That's not the life to live. That's not happiness. What did you what did you do with that comb?
What comb?
The comb most part your head with.
Black.
Trying to hide the comb?
Yeah.
Hey, it's your head. I'm not finna get up. I was going crazy. Didn't know where my life could be. Someone put a spell on me in the ghetto. Oops. You're almost done, Lily. I know you're impatient and you rushing your dad. You're like you got somewhere to go. Rushing your dad. What's wrong with you? You ain't got nowhere to go. You ain't got no people to see, girl. What you trying to rush out here for? So you can play with your dollhouse, huh?
No.
What? Go upstairs with your brother?
No.
You just want to leave your old man? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really, anybody tell you you're an a-hole? It's all good, because once I have this other baby, and it's a girl, I'm pretty sure she's going to spend time with me. She's not going to get too old and don't want to spend time with her dad because she don't think it's cool.
I want to go watch TV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought. Got to threaten you with another baby. What kind of crap is that? You're supposed to be my Lily baby. Pick your head up.
I'm wearing a crown.
You want a crown?
Yeah.
All right. Ugh. I was just talking to somebody about Obama. Why can't I get this freaking name right, man? It was one of my coworkers. And she a black boomer, and she got the Obama stickers, and that's about this arm wrong. Learning to teach kids just enough to be able to work in the factory and buy shit. Yeah, you're a working consumer. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, I was talking to this boomer, this black boomer at work. She got Obama fucking bumper stickers and shit like that, and blah blah blah. And, she was just so happy about the election and Trump finally lost. And I was like, you talking to the wrong person about that. I don't give a damn. It's like, I'd rather have Trump. And she was like, what? I was like, you ain't pay attention all your life? How could you vote for Joe Biden after all the shit he didn't put our people through? Our people can change. Oh, yeah. People can change when they're like 30. But you talking about a 70-year-old white dude. And even if you can change, sometimes it just be too late, You fucked up the relationship and trying to come back 3 years later, realizing what you done did wrong, nigga, fuck you. I already got somebody new. It's over. That's how y'all should have been. But as soon as he came, y'all was like, oh, save us, Biden. I'm so sick of Trump shit. Oh. It's like, if you get me, nothing fundamentally changes. I'll take anything. I will vote a sandwich over Trump. Oh, is that right? Is that right? Okay. Now look, when people start losing their house, the cars, the jobs, freedoms, what they gonna say? What is the liberals gonna say to you? But Trump would have had it worse. Instead of us being in a concentration camp, Trump would have just killed us. Don't you rather be alive on this concentration camp with us? Hell yeah, educate your pops, bro. Don't just talk about it. Show him actual voting records. You know, because we can say anything, bro, and make it sound good. You know, but you gotta have, you know, even if you was to send your dad a video, you know, you still gotta of you talking about it. You still gotta back it up with facts because you know some people might or they might not. You know, what I'm saying go look it up. More likely they won't look up what you had what your claim was. Worst part is Biden hasn't even tried to come back. The people around him have. I honestly don't see a difference between Biden and Trump, except Trump is radicalizing people right a little quicker. Yeah, but the acceleration of shit may be our saving grace. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People just don't. Hey, I tell you a difference between Trump and Biden. Trump is a white nationalist. Uh, Joe Biden is a white supremacist, but he's also a globalist. And he's only a globalist when it comes to selling your job. Other than that, they don't care about all the shit. But yeah, people tired of being in the closet, man. That's why you got so many racist people coming out of nowhere like, oh, I didn't know fucking Gregory was racist too. Yep, Gregory is racist. He got tired of hiding that shit in. That's good though. You know, we need them people to expose themselves constantly, man, because I'm so sick and tired of being around them and finding out that these people was racist and these people was fake and they was calling me the N-word and this and that and blah. Look, I'd rather just not be around you, dog. At all. We can kill all this right now. And that's why I fuck with conservatives. Like I was in front of Buffalo Wild Wings a couple weeks ago talking to my sister, trying to get some fucking cigarette money. And we was talking about because she worked for Joe Biden. My sister worked for Joe Biden. And we always get into it. And I'm just trying to tell her, like, when she was working for him, I didn't tell her what was happening. I waited until he won, and I was like, look, Toe, you're not into politics. And I know you're not into politics. But you don't actually know what's going on. Do you know why you can't get out of student loan debt? No. Joe Biden, you want to know why your credit card bill is so high? Joe Biden, you want to know why your kids can't go to school in your district? You want to know why, you know, motherfuckers locked up over this and that? You want to know why your fucking government is spying over you? You want to know why this and that, blah, blah, blah? It's like, damn. It's like, yeah. It's like, why ain't nobody tell us this? It's like, man, I've been screaming about this for years. I just didn't tell y'all about it this year because every time it's election time, like around this time, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody's paying attention. Nobody cares. But as soon as it's election time, everybody in my family is they're expert. They're expert at it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let you go ahead. Go ahead and do your thing. But I'm gonna tell you about yourself. We had a long ass conversation. I'm sitting here talking to her, and it's a woman on break, a white woman sitting there on break, and I'm talking about how you know the wolf theory, how Malcolm X put the theory of the wolf and the fox, and I was like, you know, I'd rather have white conservatives telling me I don't fucking like you, don't come around my daughter, you know, don't live in my neighborhood. I'd rather have that than a white liberal moving in my neighborhood, calling the police on me because I look out of place and getting my black ass locked up. And then have a Black Lives Matter sign in their fucking yard. That's the shit that they do. They will gentrify your neighborhood. Straight up. And then say Black Lives Matter. And Black Lives Matter Get the fuck out of their neighborhood. Stop buying these $100,000 condos that's right next to a project, knowing that you're messing up these people's property value. Or is they messing up your property value? How do we do that? Because they was here 50 years before you even got here. So how do we do this? Hola from Hawaii. Y'all are beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Andrea. Keep white at a distance. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. That's all this shit is, dude. Keep everybody at a fucking distance. Keep everybody out of place. Look, like, that was the last thing motherfuckers was expecting us to do. Like, when I was working for Bernie, they wanted us to go on Democratic territory. I'm like, man, we ain't gonna win like this. We need to go in independent territory. We need to go in Republican territory, because when it comes to the general election, we're gonna need them electoral college votes. So I started going to Florida, Republican parts of California, Michigan, Ohio, West V, and some other fucking state I had stopped in. Las Vegas. You gotta talk to the people. You really gotta talk to the people, because yeah, some of them might be racist, but they ain't gonna say that crap to your face. They ain't gonna say none of that shit to your face. They say to you online. And once they realize, like, look, I want the same things. We don't even have to live in the same neighborhood. I don't even have to like you. You don't have to like me. But we do have a common enemy. Let's kill this enemy right now, and then me and you can deal with each other later. Because he's the bigger enemy right now. And I can't even get to you without going through this motherfucker. You can't get to me without going through this motherfucker. So let's take care of him first, and then we can battle it out. I'm damn sure I understand that. Doing relief work after the hurricanes. Shit like the Confederate trader rag flying at the house makes it fucking easy to tell. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. But you know what's so crazy about that is, I like, I had a communist flag outside, but I had brung it in just to see the looks on people's faces. Like, I need to see your face on my camera when you go downstairs and see my communist flag. Like, it was only one person that stood at it like, what the fuck? Other people just look at it like, oh well. But we can tell each other apart in this motherfucker. We know who is who. We know who riding with who. We playing dumb. But I was knocking on all their doors. The Confederate flag doors, Trump 2020 doors. I mean, Trump 2016 doors. All their doors. I don't give a damn. Like, it was somebody who was like, man, you're gonna get yourself killed. By who? Well, you going to the neighborhood preaching socialism. See, that's the thing. You go in there with your title on your sleeve. They don't even know you a socialist. They don't know you a socialist until you say you a socialist. You can say all kind of shit. Nigga, I used to go in there and talk about Second Amendment rights, housing. You know, it's all kind of shit that you can appeal to people in other communities about, and they won't even know your title until you say, "Oh, no, I'm not a capitalist. I'm a communist." Like, what do that have to do with communism? Like, bro, all this is communism. The only thing is somebody at the top ain't stepping on me and you to get here. Everybody is levitating each other. I don't want my taxes to go up. Your taxes will be dropped under communism. What are you talking about? The only taxes is you rich? If you ain't rich, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And no, I can tell by your double wide trailer and the mustard on your fucking shirt. I could be wrong, but I'm just judging right here, and I'm just gonna say that you're not rich. You got to think about the education system. That's why it's good if you're gonna go canvas in the poorest, most undereducated neighborhood. It's more likely gonna be a black city or a red town. Go canvas in one of them fucking like go canvas, and I guarantee you will make a killing. I had whole blocks. I was flipping whole blocks to Bernie, but not whole blocks. It was like one or two assholes slamming the door in my face, but I was flipping blocks to Bernie. I'm done with this town, over to the next town. Done with this town, over to the next town. But shit, you got to be about it. You can't be scared just because somebody outside of your don't think like you. You know, shit, you gonna run into that all day. I run into that all day, even with certain black people. Like, you'd be surprised what I hear from black voters. You'd be surprised what I hear from women. I heard a woman told me that she didn't want a woman to be president because of her emotional. Women are too emotional and shit like that. I said, I don't know. Look, baby, I hate to tell you this, but men are emotional too. Radicalizing the underprivileged is the most effective method. Yep. Like, yeah, I want to tell. I have to tell her, like, look, I'm sorry to tell you, but men are emotional too. We just don't have these visible cycles for y'all to see. When we get emotional, we get mad, we get angry, we get sometimes don't touch me. I don't feel sexy. All kind of stuff. We go through the same things. We are all human beings. Like that's a stupid reason, and I'm pretty sure that shit came from a man. Like, come on now, we got to do better. Almost done, Lily. You know where I got your name from? Both of your grandmas. My grandma name, well, it's your great grandma. My great grandma name is Lily. My grandma name is Lily. That's your great grandmother. Great great grandmother. Yeah, great great grandmother. Her name is Lily. And your
That's
other,
my name.
yeah, that's where I get it from. And your other grandmother name is Sandra, but her middle name is Lee, and my middle name is Lee.
Should I be turns my name? My middle name is not Lee.
Uh huh. Your middle name is Lee Marie. You have two middle names. So your name is Lily Lee Marie Bethia. I just took the Lee from your grandma name on your mama's side, but you got your name from my granny on my mama's side. You got your first name, and you got your daddy last name, of course. Your mama was trying to give you her last name. That's an ugly last name, Clark. Lily Clark. You like that? No, it just don't sound right, right? Like, what the hell? No. Get my baby's stupid name. A bland ass name. Pick your head up, baby. Whew, okay. I'm gonna need a cigarette after this. Ooh-wee. Hey, Stefan.
Yes.
What happened to them boys you beat up in the projects? What happened to them boys that you beat up in the projects? They still messing with you?
No.
What happened to them?
I don't know. They just stopped talking to me.
That's how it goes, son. Trust me. When they get older and they start going to bigger schools, they're gonna need your help. Don't give it to them. I'm just telling you, they're gonna need your help, but you ain't gotta help them. All right, Rom, I gotta head out. I've been missing you since my Twitter's gone. Damn, man. Keep up the good work, man. Take care of that cute girl. Thank you, man. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day. And I definitely will do that because this is the last. This is my baby, you know. Thank you for tuning in, man. More likely, yeah. I'll probably order a pizza or something in a minute. I'll probably order a pizza or something in a minute. For right now, you can get some cereal if you want, or some cookies or something. Huh? You heard what he said?
No. I think he said he's going to get some cookies.
You think that's what he wanted the whole time? Want no damn food.
Because he likes cookies.
Mm-hmm. Talking about he hungry. Nigga ain't hungry. You're hungry, lie. All right, Lil, we got like.
It's too itchy. Can I turn it? I only have 2 dresses.
All right. Hold on.
So I'm going to have to put on a dress. It's from my hair.
All right, hold on. I only got like 4 more braids to go, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to get it out of here.
And then put my crown on.
Oh, yeah. I think your crown is upstairs.
It is. Or it's on the table in the bag.
Whew, okay. So I want to see what's going to go, what's going to happen with this bill, and how far down are they going to crack on people? Like, just like, I remember Twitter saying that they wouldn't shut down, white supremacist pages because they couldn't tell the difference between Republican pages. Like, okay, since y'all that got rid of Trump, I'm pretty sure it isn't a problem to get rid of the rest of them.
How many boys do you have?
Huh?
I said, how many boys do you have to do now?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. That's the second one. Yeah, I want to see. Damn it, girl. Just messed up my train of thought. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I want to see where this bill gonna go. Cause I know it's gonna reach us. I know it's gonna hit us on the left the hardest. Cause ain't nobody is more vocal about how bad the Democratic Party is besides the people on the left. Like people on the right, they might call us out. They might call people in the Democratic Party out, but they only can do it to a certain extent. Just like how the Democratic Party can only call Trump bad to a certain extent. They can't impeach Trump on war crimes and stuff like that because they will go to jail too. So it's only a certain point to where they push at Democrats, but nobody is harder on the Democrats than the left is. And I fear that a lot of our shit gonna get shut down. So this is right now what we need to do is take our time and get our get some networks, and make sure that we get some connections with some people who got some people in their bag because it's gonna be hard for us to get our word out there, especially with everybody trying to start their own independent media. They can easily just say, you're fake news, you ain't credited by this and that and blah blah blah. So we need to make sure that we are reliable as can be in this world of fake news. I mean, anybody can get on a camera and say this, and that. And they do. A lot of people do. They can easily just say, like, look, we didn't give you the credentials to be this and that. So this is not real. Even if it is real, you're not a reliable source. Like what? I just told you the truth. How am I not a reliable source? Oh, because we don't know you. Okay. Well, if you feel like this, anybody watching, if you feel like getting into the media or you know just having people talk to having just talk to your followers on Facebook, Twitter, and shit like that. Just doing that simple shit. Make sure you get your shit legit as possible because they're gonna crack down on you. And this is why I'm going through so many things with my contracts and all the people I'm talking to. I'm trying to make sure that I get everything legit. So next time, I'm trying to get my Twitter page. I'm trying to get a blue check so they won't be so easy to take down my damn Twitter page. And shit like that. We gotta get legit for these people, bro, because they're gonna come down. They're gonna come down on us for sure. And it's nothing we can do because they got big tech in their hand and in their pockets, and whew, it's gonna be an uphill battle. But if it wasn't a fight, if it wasn't if it's not if it's not a hard fight, then it's not worth the fight. All right, Lily, I lied. I got a couple of more braids to do, but I'm almost done. You can feel it. This four right here. So it looks like there's only two more. So the pen is mightier than the sword, my lord. got 2 more to go. Let's knock this out, okay?
Okay.
Pick it up. Which way you want it? This way or this way? This way?
Yeah.
Sure. Sure. Okay, girl, I'm done. Uh, hell yeah. That nigga said braiding is harder to do than storming the Capitol. I swear. Man, it's worried nothing worse than braiding hair all day, especially when somebody wants 200 braids in their damn head. Man, fingers feel like nah. You know, I'm gonna do my final thought before I go smoke a cigarette, man. But we got a long way to go. But it's not even. It won't even be that. It's not even that far if we just do it within our own communities. If you want to lead a general strike, you got to do. You got to start within your own community. You got to start with your own neighbors, and not only just making them aware of what's going on. We got to make sure that we taking care of our neighbors in these tough times, and not just giving them money, but hooking them up, man, giving them connections, and where a food pantry is, or where they give away this and that, or if you got something extra, give it away. That's how you build relationships within your community. This is how you build trust within your community. And this is how you build collisions. And once we see, like,
do you have any of my panties?
I believe they are upstairs in the closet. I'm about to be up there, baby. No, no. I believe they upstairs in the guest room.
Closet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be up there, baby. Just give me 2 minutes, okay? But yeah, that's how you build. That's how you build. Trust in your communities. And once we see, like, I live in Detroit, and if certain communities in Detroit was doing it, I'm pretty sure certain communities in Roseville and then East Point will follow along. Then we'll have our own neighborhood watch and shit like that. And then we can, from there on, we can have our community leaders talk to one another, and we can trade off goods and resources and shit like that on a bigger scale. So it's. I mean, it might seem hard. It might seem hard, but it's really not. All we need for you to do is never shut the fuck up. Never shut up. That's it. It might not happen under your generation. It might not happen under our kids' generation. But as long as you spark the mind, as long as you get that fire, rolling, I'm pretty sure, somebody gonna feel that heat. Somebody gonna feel that heat. And until time comes for us to take care of each other. All right. I'm probably about to run across the street and grab you something done. Until until somebody feel that fire, that's when the shit gonna really pop off. Like, like I was just talking about millennials acting like boomers, because they haven't felt that fire up under them. A lot of these millennials are living good up under these boomer parents, especially the middle class and shit like that. Like some of them will get out here and protest and shit like that, but when it really comes down to losing shit, they don't, they ain't got really nothing to lose. They ain't even got to live in this neighborhood, so they ain't really trying to fight. So these are the people. Like when people come to me and say, "Oh, we need a peaceful protest," I always ask them what their parents' bank account look like, because them the people that's probably trying to save some people in the family. Like, because if this is a full-on revolution, war against America and shit like that, we're more likely going to be coming for your rich parents. So this is why a lot of people call for peaceful revolutions or whatever the fuck you want to call it, a peaceful protest. That's all it is, a peaceful protest. It's not a revolution. It's not a riot. It's a protest. But yeah, we gotta let them know, like, even some of my family members, some of my boys are big rappers, and if the poor was to come for them, then shit, who am I? Who am I? So I'll be I'm gonna be looking out for y'all, man. I gotta go get this girl her shit so she can wash up. So I'm gonna try to get back on this bitch later. If not, I'm gonna be back on her tomorrow after work or before work. If y'all are at where y'all at, I see you on Periscope. That's Twitter. You on Twitch. You on YouTube. Okay, boom. That's good. Y'all don't have to follow me nowhere else. Thank you for tuning in. I love y'all so fucking much. Buy my shirts, motherfucker.